Please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Deanna Conrad.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Today's the date set for a pretrial hearing, and I'm also prepared to address the bond violation if the court would prefer to start with that.
Yes, we're.
Thank you, Your Honor. So I did receive the violation report that I'm sure the court is in receipt of, where my client...
Go ahead.
My client did test positive or did consume alcohol while on bond.
Yes.
She admits that both to Community Corrections and to me, and she does admit bond violation today. When I did initially get this report and speak with Ms. Conrad regarding the violation, she was immediately forthcoming with me. I did then advise of the warrant, and then she did, under my advice, turn herself in on that warrant this morning. She does take full accountability of the fact that she did consume alcohol and does apologize to the court. She is asking if the court would consider releasing her today, given the fact, and she does recommit to her sobriety and acknowledges to me that she will not consume any further alcohol while on bond. This is a case from 2018. My client does have full-time employment. She works as an inspector for Real Truck, and she is hopeful.
But she didn't even, hold on. I'll listen to you. Really? That's like the 5th time.
I'm not rolling the next one.
What?
No.
No. Bless you. That's I meant to say it that way. In this case, he was a 2.55 in a crash. And so while you're talking the time between when that has occurred and where we are now, that's fine, except that then she doesn't make it very long once the conditions are put in place and she's drinking.
She does admit that she drank while on bond, Your Honor, and does take full accountability for that and does apologize for that. It is my understanding, I can't make the representation for sure, but it's my understanding that since this alleged offense in 2018, that there has been no further similar type of conduct. I don't know that for a fact. That is my understanding. However, she does acknowledge that she did violate her bond in this way. I'm asking that she be released today. I believe her to be put on the scram tether, and that she can come back for an adjourned pre-trial date to prove or show that she does take her compliance seriously to the court. She was always very honest and communicative with me and wanted to take full accountability for her actions, and she did turn herself in this morning on this warrant, and she is asking if the court would allow her to be released.
Right, but wasn't she on a scram before?
Yeah. Well,
so, all right. I'll hear you out, counsel, but I don't know. Why would I release her under the same conditions when in very short order she had violated why would I do the same thing again?
I understand the court's concern, Your Honor. Ms. Conrad, this was a wake-up call getting this warrant. She takes it seriously and did turn herself.
It wasn't a wake-up call just being present in court telling you not to drink?
Your Honor, I believe this was a harsher wake-up call. And I would just ask if the court would consider letting her out and giving her a chance. And I completely understand and Ms. Conrad is fully aware if she were to violate in any capacity again, in all likelihood, her bond would be revoked until the pendency or till the end of this case.
How did she get here to turn herself in?
Pardon me? How did she get here to turn herself in? I don't know for a fact.
Inside the courtroom, tension rises as Deanna Conrad stands before the judge. Her attorney admits she violated her bond by drinking alcohol, even though she'd promised the court to stay sober. The judge isn't buying her excuses this time. From drinking brandy to claiming she only took cough syrup, her story keeps changing, and the courtroom grows colder with every word. Everyone can sense the judge's patience is running out.
can I speak?
How did you get to the jail?
I was dropped off.
Oh, by
My roommate.
Your Honor, her roommate dropped her off at the gym.
May I ask a question, Your Honor?
Sure.
The violation report the court is reviewing, is that dated after the 4th?
I do have an October 4th report. That's the one that I'm looking at.
I was confused because when I reviewed this, it says on the second page that the defendant denied alcohol consumption because he used cough syrup.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I wanted to make
No.
it differently in court. I was concerned that there was a revised report that I had received.
Correct.
We'll let the court know as well. There was a 2010 prior offense, so this is at least the defendant's second.
That is correct, Your Honor. She admitted to her first violation of drinking a glass of brandy to community corrections, and then did admit to consuming cough syrup, which technically usually has alcohol in it, and they're provided community corrections that they should not
Did you
consume.
really drink cough syrup?
Yes, she did.
You did?
Yes. Well, actually, it was Alka-Seltzer plus.
So what are we doing on the case?
I'm asking for an adjournment, Your Honor. My office has not yet received media discovery in this case. I have requested it from the people.
Both of our cases will be adjourned to November 5th, 2025, 9 a.m. I'm just, so it's really two violations all at once, in essence. I mean, because it told her not to drink, she drank, right? And then, I guess presumably then has cough medicine that she can't have while she's on bond. And they go through, you hold your hands up like you didn't know that. They go through that with you. You can't have anything that has any alcohol.
I didn't know Alka-Seltzer plus.
Your Honor, we are not at all skirting the first violation at all, the alleged one, and Miss Conrad states to community corrections and to me that she'd consumed liquor, brandy on that day. My client is telling me that the report about the cough syrup allegation, and I understand what Your Honor is saying, and I do understand that community corrections provides that information. Miss Conrad is now telling me it was Alka-Seltzer plus, and she did not know that may have alcohol in it. But she does acknowledge that first violation, her very first one, and she was immediately honest with community corrections.
Yes.
In the water?
Yes.
That's not cough syrup.
Cold medicine. I said I took cold medicine.
Your Honor, my client is stating to me that
I questioned Ms. Conrad about the alcohol detection. She denies consuming any alcohol and states she used cough syrup.
Cold medicine.
Your Honor, my client.
So now you're saying you said something different that's in the report?
I said cold medicine. I didn't say cough syrup. I said cold medicine.
So you're saying, but you denied consuming any alcohol, but now you're telling me that, huh?
I never denied consuming alcohol.
Your Honor, I believe she's referring to the brandy event that immediately she did admit that she had consumed liquor on that day.
She says, it says here, I questioned Ms. Conrad about alcohol detection. She denies consuming any alcohol. She states she used cough syrup. Where's her admission to the brandy?
On the first page, Your Honor, it states, I questioned Miss Conrad about this alcohol detection, and she admits to drinking a glass of.
On the, right.
That was after the first alleged violation.
Right, and then there's another one.
30th.
And so on that one, she says she wasn't drinking
Correct.
and that she had Alka-Seltzer Plus
That is correct, Your Honor.
or something in water that
He's completely and stuff.
Your Honor, ultimately, Miss Conrad completely acknowledges she drank brandy. And that was
on the
her-
one day.
Right.
But if here's the problem. If you're an addict and you're telling me on one day, yes, I did it because I got caught. But then comes the next time and you start going through what is the natural thing for most addicts, a denial. Say that everybody got everything wrong. I didn't have any alcohol. It's coughs. I had Alka-Seltzer Plus. So you're saying Alka-Seltzer Plus came up as a positive?
I can't speak to that, Your Honor, but what I can speak to is that Miss Conrad was enrolled on this in September 4th. She had a drinking event on September 30th. This was her first contact from Community Corrections about the drinking event, to which she immediately admitted to drinking liquor. She didn't try to make any excuses or say that it was cough syrup, cold medicine, or anything. She was 3 weeks into her bond, shy 3 weeks. She drank, she violated her bond. She takes full accountability to that with both the court as well as to Community Corrections. She did then have another event that the Scram Tether picked up on October 3rd. She states to me that she, yes, agrees with that part of the report, that she denied consuming any alcohol. She states to me that she told Community Corrections she took cold medicine. And of course, if that had any alcohol in it, she would not be allowed to do that as to bond, which she now understands. She does admit to drinking
But she's telling me it's Alka-Seltzer Plus.
As to the second event, yes, Your Honor. And she admits to the first one in complete honesty.
I'm going to let you go ahead because I'm about so done right now.
She's taking accountability for the bond violation, Your Honor, and she's asking that the court release her
Taking
today.
half accountability. She's not taking full accountability.
So if I say I drink alcohol, will it make a
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to adjourn this to November 5th, 2025, 9 a.m. for a sentence on her violation and pretrial. Her bond continues as denied. Thank you. Court calls the case, People versus Jeffrey Oscar.
When asked why she broke the rules again, Deanna insists it was a mistake, a wake-up call. But the judge reminds her this isn't the first one. Her promises sound empty, her honesty half-hearted. The judge finally cuts through the excuses, saying, "You're taking half accountability, not full." And with that, the gavel drops, her bond revoked, and her second chance gone.